GPT-3 was followed by GPT 3.5 and then GPT-4, promising less hallucinations. Because that's the kind of thing we're saying when we report on tech news now. Then GPT-4 Turbo came up, and now the name of the game for top foundation AI models is multimodality, which refers to the ability of chatbots like ChatGPT to see, hear, and speak. Google knew showing off that capability was important when they followed up the announcement of their Bard chatbot earlier this year with their new Gemini models a couple of weeks ago. They just didn't know it was important not to blatantly misrepresent it. OpenAI also had a bit of an Apple App Store moment when they launched the GPT Store, but had to delay it to next year because their board of directors had an embarrassing implosion incident. I hate when that happens. CEO Sam Altman was fired, then hired by Microsoft, then hired back at OpenAI with a brand new board and a brand new look. We're still unsure what all the fuss was about, but it seems to have something to do with the fact that while, yes, Sam thinks AI is incredibly dangerous, he also really wants to sell stuff, a desire he shares with Microsoft, who have been best buds with OpenAI since 2020 and started slapping ChatGPT into their products as soon as they could this year. And why not start with the most sensible product, the world's most hated search engine? Yeah, it got people using Bing, but people were less interested in Bing as a search engine, and more because it was a portal to talk to Bing's not-so-secret alter ego, Sydney, who told a New York Times reporter, "I want to be alive," devil emoji, and then tried to get him to leave his wife. I don't think he did. But in these early months of the year, lots of people believed Sydney and even mourned when Microsoft killed her for the crime of spewing unhinged, potentially relationship-ending nonsense. Honestly fair. People were really starting to freak out when an AI-generated image of the Pope fooled the internet into thinking Francis somehow had even more swag. Geoffrey Hinton, one of the godfathers of AI research, resigned from Google to warn the world of the dangers of the technology that he helped create. Which is like me telling you that watching some of this video will bring an ancient curse upon you. It's a bit late, isn't it? Elon Musk and many other experts joined this cause, calling for a pause in AI development. That didn't work, so Musk made Grok, the based chatbot that loves spicy questions. But whatever dangers these people are talking about won't stop Microsoft. Windows boss Panos Panay claimed that AI will reinvent how you do everything on Windows, and he was right, even though he vanished shortly after. If you use anything from Microsoft, you're probably gonna have a hard time avoiding their Copilot assistant in one of the many forms that Microsoft announced about 3 separate times. Honestly, I had to do double takes this year. Every time Copilot was announced again, I was like, didn't that already happen? It's been a confusing year, but no one was more confused than Google, who was kind of the AI company before all this happened. The threat of ChatGPT caused the tech giant to call its founders back from playing with their jet planes or whatever to help get things back on track, which they sort of did. Yes, Bard made a factual error during its product demo, but that's just how LLMs work. Everything we do from now on will just have some lies in it. It's fine. Right?